I think I clicked that too early, but hello everyone, welcome back to the Animation Combination for another episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Animation Editions. This is season 9, episode 8. We're coming to near the end of season 9, and we have with us, returning from last season, an animation and movie lover and fanatic, but not just that, but a professional animator and animation guy himself, Mr. Brian Albert Vega. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming back. And for people who didn't see you last season, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, no. My name is Brian Albert Vega. I am an animator and a writer. I'm currently doing I'm currently working as the showrunner of House of Rejects with Paper Crown Pictures. I also work at Fremantle and the scripted development division, where I read a lot of scripts and watch a lot of movies, and I get paid to do it, and it's great.
That sounds like the most perfect job.
It's a wonderful job.
Read scripts, watch movies, and get paid. That's like amazing. Well, I wish you all the luck. And House of Rejects looks very fun. I can't wait to see it when it's finalized and
Thank
out.
you.
And for anyone else that's new to this, this is a 12-question multiple choice game show about anything even remotely related to the field of animation. As long as Brian keeps getting questions right, he goes higher up the ladder. Once he gets one wrong, that's the end of the game, and he leaves with last number of points for last save haven. He has 3 lifelines to help him. 50-50, gets rid of 2 wrong answers. If phone a friend if he chooses, he can call someone for help or an Ask the Expert. This season, our expert is Mr. Stanford Clark, a film critic and animation lover who won the game show last season. I've asked him all the questions this season, and Brian can see how he answered, decide if he wants to go with that or not. And if Brian gets to 32,000 points, he'll get a fourth lifeline, double dip, which gives him 2 chances at answering a question. After that lengthy introduction, Brian, are you ready to play Millionaire?
Yes, I am.
Yes. Without further ado, let's get into it. Can you see my screen?
Yep, there it is.
Awesome. And just waiting for this to load in full screen. It's taking a while. There we go. And then remember, this is your ladder of points. Remember, the yellow ones are your benchmarks. Once you get to those, you can't lose them no matter what. And everyone else, check out Stanford Clark's blog and Movies Past and Present, as well as Animation Fascination podcast. And Brian has read this already, so we're going to just jump into it. 500 points, Brian. Let's go. What is the title of the animated 2011 Sony Animation Art Animations film about the son of Santa Claus? Is it Arthur Christmas, Arthur Memorial Day, Arthur Juneteenth, or Arthur Labor Day?
Well, I love this movie. So, and as much as I would love for the other ones, the other films to exist, and if there is an Arthur cinematic universe, I hope that they go through all of the holidays. But I'm gonna have to go with a Arthur Christmas.
Nothing's final to say final answer. Is that the final answer?
That is a final answer.
So take your time to say final answer, but I know you know your answer is correct. Good job. Yeah, somewhere out there, there's a Arthur Flag Day, Revenge of the Flags, or something after. So you're a fan of Arthur Christmas, you said?
I am. I watched it. I watched it not when it came out. I watched it later.
Same. I think I watched it a few years after it came out as well, and I also was a fan, but I think I haven't seen it since then, so it's been a while.
Hmm.
But I feel art and animation, just anything they do, it just has like a charm to it. So I enjoy
Oh,
that.
100%.
And so yeah, I have to give Arthur Christmas a watch soon. But what I get annoyed with is I get people get this mixed up with Arthur's Perfect Christmas,
Right.
which is the Christmas themed special based on the Arthur show. That was like my Christmas special. I watch that all the time, so I just
Yeah,
don't
no,
get annoyed when
honestly.
they get mixed those up.
A lot of people don't even realize what I mean when I say Arthur Christmas. They think I mean the Arthur Christmas special. Like, no, 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 the other one.
The other one, the movie itself. All right, Brian, you're doing amazing. Next one's 1,000 points. I have to remind you if you get that wrong, you leave with nothing. I don't think that's gonna happen, but just to let you know, 1,000 points.
I don't underestimate myself like that, but and that's a lie. I do.
I got faith in you. Here we go. The animated preschool television series Bluey, 2018 to present, originates from which country down under? You seem pleased about this one. Is it Australia, South Korea, Bolivia, or Thailand?
I am a self-proclaimed Bluey fan. I have watched every episode. I even have a onesie, a Bluey onesie with a hood that has like the ears on it.
Nice.
So I would be very disappointed in myself if I got this wrong. So A, Australia, final answer.
Is it Australia? Did your mind play tricks with you? Your answer is wrong. It's actually Thailand. No, you're right. It's Australia. Correct.
I would watch it. I'd watch Thailand Bluey. That'd be amazing.
It would be. Congratulations, you have 1,000 points no matter what. I've never seen Bluey, but I mean, I've just heard everyone just praise this show to the hilt. I know I gotta check it out sometime. I guess it's on Disney Plus now, right?
It is. It is on Disney Plus, and they're doing more episodes in July.
Okay.
Uh, so you should totally watch it. They're like 7 minute episodes, so you can just burn through them like nothing.
But they're like what 200 episodes or something like that.
Yeah, but they go fast.
That's true. That's true. It's usually like 3 a day or something. Yeah. There we go, Bluey. Now put that on my list of things to watch. I heard Bluey is better than Peppa Pig, so
Oh, 100%.
I'll believe you. I'll take your advice on that. All right, Brian, you're doing amazing stuff. All your lifelines, 2,000 points. Which of the following professions best describes what the main character Joel Gardner wants to be in the animated 2020 Pixar film Soul? Is a scientist, an author, a musician, or a politician?
I love Soul. I love this movie so much. Mostly because of I love Pete Doctor. I love everything that he does. I also absolutely love jazz. I am a jazz pianist.
Mm.
So this movie really, really spoke to me. So C, musician. That is my final answer.
It's lucky for you. We had three questions in a row about films or TV shows that you absolutely love. Your answer is
Hey, it's my
correct.
week. It's my day.
It's your day. Correct. I hope all the questions are about stuff you love.
I really hope so too.
I like Soul a lot too. It's not like my top 5 favorite Pixar films, but I think it's one of the better Pixar films in the past few years. Like I
Hmm.
saw Elemental recently, and I like that a lot. I think
I did
Elemental and
too.
Soul are the two recent ones I liked. I wasn't a fan of the others really. Luca was
Hmm.
okay, I guess, but
Yeah, I like Luca. It was cute, and I
mm,
liked cute.
yeah, Turning Red I had a lot of issues with, but that's just
I
me.
yeah, Turning Red is a very it was a very
Divisive,
controversial one.
yeah.
But I think maybe I'm biased. The first time I watched it was when I met the director. So
I mean, yeah, that would push
that
me
was a
there.
cool experience. So hearing it from her perspective and hearing how she was able to come up with things and how she was a very relatable person, as it's kind of weird seeing people in animation nowadays who are closer to like my age,
Mhm.
and I can understand and like talk to them as if they were just someone I go to school with, which was very, very surreal.
As opposed to like the Nine Old Men or something like that. No,
Exactly.
nothing against them. I love the Nine Old Men, but yeah, it's nice that there's the age. There's all ages are involved in that work now.
Hmm.
All right, Brian, you're doing amazing. 5,000 points. Let's go.
All right.
Which of the following nursery rhyme characters appears as a villain in the animated 2022 DreamWorks animation film Puss in Boots: The Last Wish? Little Mother Hubbard, Little Boy Blue, Mary Mary Quite Contrary, or Little Jack Horner?
This was definitely one of my favorite movies of last year. Doing great. I also met this director.
Okay, that's
Joel Crawford is probably one of the sweetest, nicest directors that I've ever met. He's very down to earth, uh, and like we connected on LinkedIn. He's a great guy, and it was an awesome to get to talk to him and kind of get sort of what his take on animation is. He's very a huge believer in animation as like a very distinct storytelling
mhm.
medium in the way that it is like visual, and anyone who watched Puss in Boots Last Wish knows how much the visuals really push the storytelling. And so long story short, I loved this movie, especially this character. Little Jack Horner. D is my final answer.
I could listen to you tell anecdotes about the animation people in your life all day long, but your answer is correct. It is Little Jack Horner, or as he calls himself, Big Jack Horner in the film. I love this. I love this movie so much as well. I think it was my favorite animated film of last year, and I love the character too. As soon as I heard, I didn't know, I wasn't familiar with who the voices were beforehand. But when I heard this voice, I like that's John Mulaney. That's gotta
Yep,
be John
yep,
Mulaney.
immediately.
John Mulaney is this, and I love how he has this like Jiminy Cricket slash Jimmy Stewart character, who's
Yes.
trying to be his conscience and trying to find something redeemable about him. But he's like, no, no, I'm not redeemable. I'm just a bad guy.
It's like I just want to kill people. Yeah.
Exactly, and I kind of like that.
Yeah, it was great.
But I will say this movie actually, the death character, he I haven't got chills from a character, and especially an animated character like that, in years. Like they
Yeah.
did
Oh
whatever they
man.
did with that, with the voice acting, the whistling, the animation, like that got me at the edge of my seat.
Yeah. Phenomenally done. Like a great movie all around. And like
Mm-hmm.
the effort that they put into it to make it what it was is just that truly admirable.
It's like Puss in Boots one it was fine. I liked it. I had no issues with
Mhm.
it, but they like upped the bar like infinity times with the sequel.
Right. Yeah, no, I was like when was like, oh, Puss in Boots again? Okay. I was like okay with the first one.
Yeah.
Then the trailer dropped. And I was like, whoa, this is nothing like the first one.
Okay, if if people put their heads together, you can come up with something like this,
Oh yeah,
as well as the money that helps.
that's true.
Okay, Ryan, you're doing amazing. Still have all your lifelines. 10,000 points. Let's go. Who is the voice of Kenai, the man who gets transformed into a bear in the animated 2003 Disney canon film Brother Bear? To Jake Gyllenhaal, Christian Bale, Joaquin Phoenix, or Elijah Wood?
Awesome. Another movie I love.
Tonight's
I
your night.
I know it's really my night. Yeah, I grew up with this one. I was surprised to find out that not a lot of people were huge fans of this one, but I watched this one over and over and over again. So yeah, I remember this. I want to say C, Joaquin Phoenix. Final answer.
Again, you love this movie, so your memories must be right. Your answer is correct. Good job. Yeah, I like this movie too. Again, it's not like my top 10 favorite Disney films of all time, but I do like it. There are Disney films I don't like, and this is definitely not one of them. But,
Hmm.
but eventually they're gonna make a live action Brother Bear someday. They're just gonna do that. So
Yeah, no, I hope not.
I hope not too, but I don't know. I Nothing surprises me anymore.
No, honestly.
After live action Aristocats with Questlove directing, that felt like it came out of nowhere. But hey,
Yeah, no, really odd choice, but okay.
maybe Questlove loved Aristocats growing up. I don't know.
Yeah, this
That's
could be
just
like his greatest accomplishment in his career. I have no
that be
doubt.
his magnum opus or something. But yeah, Brother Bear. I think I didn't realize Joaquin Phoenix was the voice of the Kenai until like years after.
Hmm.
I don't even know if he was like super famous at the time when this came out, or if he was still like up and coming.
Yeah, I don't know what his career looked like around this time. I wonder.
Yeah, so at least he's once you're a Disney voice actor, you've kind of cemented yourself in a legacy forever.
Oh yeah.
Brian, you're two away from the 32,000 points, which is the next benchmark, and you get the fourth lifeline. You still didn't use any lifelines yet because you loved all these movies. Let's see if the next one you actually hate it. 20,000 points.
I know, right?
Which superhero adopts the pig PB as their pet in the animated 2022 Warner Animation Group film DC League of Super Pets? Is it Wonder Woman, Batman, The Flash, or Aquaman?
Ooh. See, I didn't watch this movie, so
There we go.
Yep.
So take,
So we got to one where I didn't know.
there we go.
I
So
actually
take
have
your
no
time.
idea.
You have lifelines if you need.
That is true. I think I might use one.
Which one would you
Will
like
I
to
use one? Let's see. Who would it's like I'm just trying to think what superhero would adopt a pig? You know? I feel like it wouldn't be Aquaman because like he's under the water. Unless like the pig has like scuba gear. That'd be funny. That I didn't watch this movie. For all I know, that's exactly what happens. Can I'll use a lifeline. I'll use my 50-50.
go? On 50-50? Okay, we'll get rid of two wrong answers for you. And it's Wonder Woman or Batman.
Ooh, okay.
You could use another lifeline, or take a guess.
Hmm. I'm pretty sure Batman has a dog though, right?
I mean, I know, but I can't tell you.
I'm like 90% sure Batman has a dog. I'm asking you this as if you could actually answer for me.
I mean, I could answer for you, but it would kind of be
That's
cheating.
true. That's true. That wouldn't be fair though. That wouldn't be quite fair. Um, I'm pretty sure Batman has a dog. I genuinely remember Batman having a dog. So I'm gonna go with A, Wonder Woman, final answer.
Okay, the first one you weren't sure about because you haven't seen it. You did 50-50 on Wonder Woman because you were 90% sure Batman had a dog and not a pig. Is that correct? Do you keep going? It's just the end of the game. Brian, your answer is correct.
Woo! You're killing me, man.
Sorry about that. Congratulations. Yes, Batman does have a dog in that film, especially Ace, the Bat Hound, becomes his pet. But yeah,
Yeah.
PB is this pig, and she idolizes Wonder Woman. And then when she gains superpowers, then Wonder Woman adopts her. I hated this movie, so I mean, I can blame you for not seeing this movie. This movie really sucks.
Oh
but
man.
I was just disappointed. But yeah, if you ever decide to check it out, at least you'll
I should.
spoiler
I
alert,
might as well.
might as well because it saved you. But don't expect anything much. Or who knows? For all I know, you might enjoy it.
Yeah, who knows? What if I just like really love it?
It's
All of a sudden, I'm a huge fan. Like it's my favorite movie all of a sudden.
you
You
start
never know.
you start plugging it everywhere on all your social medias and
Right. And I was
everything.
like, you guys gotta see this.
It starts
I don't think you guys
trending.
understand.
It's an allegory. Okay. Okay, Brian, you had to use one lifeline, but that's okay. The next one with 32,000, you get that right. You'll have that no matter what, and you will gain the double dip. But let's see what it is first. 32,000 points. What is the name of the cat in the animated 2021 Pixar film Luca? We kind of talked about that earlier. Is it
Yeah, we did.
Machiavelli, Michelangelo, Galileo, or Da Vinci?
Ooh. Okay. I've only watched Luca once when it came out.
2 years ago.
Um, so
Don't forget you have lifelines if you need.
that is true. I could. That would be interesting. I do have both of the expert ones,
You have two experts. Yeah.
and I would feel safe asking him on this one. I would feel safe considering this is a Pixar movie. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. I'll ask an expert on this one.
Okay, again, use your second lifeline. We'll ask Stanford. I asked Stanford this earlier. He said, I'm 100% sure the answer is A, Machiavelli.
Hey,
So,
100% sure. Okay, then I'll trust him on this one because I wasn't gonna pick that. So that's good. It's a good thing I asked. So yeah, A, Machiavelli, final answer.
okay, you weren't sure, but you had to use Stanford. If you get this right, you have the 2,000 no matter what. Is it correct? Your answer is correct.
There you go.
Thank you,
That would
Stanford.
be really awkward if it wasn't. Like he was 100% sure that it was Machiavelli and it wasn't. I'd be like,
Exactly.
come on, man. You're the expert here.
Well, what were you leaning towards?
I was actually I had no I was like probably gonna go for like Da Vinci.
Okay.
I was all like, these are just Italian. It's like, who's an
Yeah,
Italian scientist?
might as well, right? Yeah, let's not give us. You have 32,000 points no matter what, and you have the double dip. So you have two lifelines to continue in, one expert and one double dip. And I think, if I'm
Nice.
not mistaken, this is farther than you were last season.
This is much farther than I was last time.
I think you got to like the 20,000 or something last season.
Yeah.
So yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
But I want to get you higher. I want to get you to the million. So let's
That would
see
be
if we
nice.
can. 64,000 points. Who replaces Louis C.K. as the voice of Max in the animated 2019 Illumination Entertainment film sequel, The Secret Life of Pets 2? Did Sean Astin, Jim Gaffigan, Marc Maron, or Patton Oswalt?
All right. Let me think about this one because I did not watch either Secret Life of Pets movie. So I guess I'm just going off of who sounds like Louis C.K. the most. Because
That's
you
a
know.
that's not a bad way to think of it.
Um, the
Take
thing
your
is,
pick.
I know what Sean Astin sounds like. I know what Jim Gaffigan sounds like. I know what Patton Oswalt sounds like. I don't know what Marc Maron sounds like. So I feel weird like using the double dip early. Like if I wanted to, like I could totally do it
Good.
because it's like who would like my initial thing is like okay Jim Gaffigan. He's because like I know what he sounds like and I know that he could totally sound like Louis C.K. Um, but the
You
thing is
also
I don't know who Marc Maron is. And I feel terrible. What if I meet him one day and he finds this?
imagine he's watching this. Like you didn't know who I was.
Albert Animation didn't know who I was, and I was just like, no, I'm
This
sorry.
random video on YouTube that has 7 views. He was one of those.
But you never know. You never know. This could blow up. Who knows? Mark Maron's gonna see this and go like,
He'll tweet about it.
I
Like
had something going.
look at this wannabe animator. Doesn't know who I am.
I don't know who I am.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'll use the double dip.
Okay, so you can use the double dip. So again, you get 2 quick tries at answering a question. If you get both of them wrong, that's the end of the game. So what's the first guess you want to go?
I'll do Jim Gaffigan.
Final answer.
Final answer, yeah.
Okay, you're using double dip. Your first choice is Jim Gaffigan. Is that correct? Your answer is wrong.
Ooh,
So
nice.
you have another choice. And I again remind you, if you get this one, this one wrong, that's the end of the game. And you leave with 32,000. So be careful which one you pick.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm glad I used the double dip, not gonna lie. So like good job me. Uh
Good job,
see,
Brian.
I I don't think it's Patton Oswalt because that feels because isn't he the voice of like wait, wait. Patton Oswalt does have a voice in this movie though, right? I don't remember. I don't remember this movie. I didn't watch it. Like you know, for an animator like who works in animation, I there are so many animated movies I just straight up haven't seen. Like
No, like I mean, like you said, you're an animator who works. You're busy working. You don't have time
that
to
is
watch
true. That
anything.
is
Yeah,
true. I am more busy working on animated
you're
films than
creating
watching them.
content for us fans.
That is true. That is true. Um, let's think. I'm gosh, I literally do not know. And I'm just gonna have to like throw a throw a Hail Mary on this one. You know what? Just to make it like I don't even know if I'm right, but just to make it up to my boy Mark, because I don't know who he is. I'm gonna say Mark Maron.
Final answer.
Yeah, sure. Final answer. Why not?
Like the hesitation there as well. Okay, Mark Brad, we have no idea who you are, but hey, you might be the correct answer. If you get this right, to keep going. If you get it wrong, it was nice having you, Brian. Your answer
That's for you,
is
Mark.
wrong as well. You leave with 32,000. It was Patton Oswalt,
It was
actually.
Patton
Yeah.
Oswalt. Yep, there it is. I had a feeling it was him.
He replaced Louis C.K. in this film. Yeah, Mark Maron. I he. If you saw the Bad Guys, he voiced the Snake in the Bad Guys, Mr. Snake,
Oh,
or whatever his name
yeah.
was. Yeah, I don't think that's like how his real voice sounds. I think he was doing the voice, but that he
Mhm.
voiced the character. But yeah, at least at least you won't be offended that he was in the movie and you didn't know that.
I know that would have been funny.
Well, Brian, sorry the game's over, but you leave with 32,000, which is it's a very good number. And if we had a round two, that would be a very good chance for you to come back. But fortunately, there is no round two, so it ends here. But I had an enjoyable time having you on, like I did last season. And before we go, is there anything else you want to say? How can people find you online?
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram, Balbert, BALBERT underscore art. That's where I'll be posting all of the stuff about House of Rejects if you want to see it, as well as anything about my YouTube channel, Albert Animation, where I just post whatever I want. I used to have a schedule. I don't anymore because I'm way too busy.
Like you
But
said, you're
if you want to
working as
see
an
stuff,
animator.
Yeah, no, that's how it goes. But if you want to see stuff, it'll be on there.
Sounds good, and I'll post links to that below. And for everyone else watching, we have 2 more contestants to go. Will one of them make it to 1 million and we'll get 3 millionaires this season? Who knows? You just have to keep watching to find out. So until then, take care. Bye.